We are going to try to reroute a doll's hair using yarn. Now, I didn't want to use a good doll since we have no idea what we're doing. This is the doll that we got at the thrift store the other day with, if you saw our video with the DC Superhero Girls, it came a pack of 2 dolls for $2.95. The other doll was Supergirl. This just looks like an inexpensive fake Barbie. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off the excess hair and then pull it out with a pair of pliers. Alright, we got all the hair out. Now, I suspect that because this was a very inexpensive doll, you'll see, I think if this was a real Barbie, it would have way more holes in its head. But that is okay because the videos that I watched showing how to do this, they were not using all of the holes. So I think this is going to be okay. To show them how easy it is to take the head off.
See, on most dolls, it's a little hard to get the head off, but on this doll, it is just really easy to remove the head.
Yes, and you always want to hold on to that neck. Alright, so now we're going to get the needle and see if we can get the needle. Alright. Okay, so we got a needle and some thread, and some yarn. And we're going to go in through the top. I'm just going to start right here. And let's see where. You might, depending on how long your needle is, you might need to get the pliers to pull it out. Let's see. This is going to go wiggle a little bit. There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is get that out. Alright. Put a knot on this end. And then pull it. Alright, and that's going to be our first strand. So we're going to put a whole bunch more in. So we have finished rooting her hair. And I will say that if you have a very short attention span or very little patience, this may not be the craft for you. It took a long time. We took turns. We took turns working on it. Now, what we need to do now, we need to trim them all so that they're all the same length. I wasn't thinking, I was cutting all the pieces the same size, and they really should be longer at the top. But we're learning. This is our first time. We're learning how to do this. Look, she looks like Poppy the Troll.
She does look like Poppy. We could have used blue fabric to make her dress and make her a Poppy custom doll.
Now, here's the decision we have to make. Do we want to leave it like this, or do we want to brush it out? Because I've seen some videos where they brush it out.
We can try to brush it out.
Okay, let's try to brush it. Alright, so I started doing half just so we could see the difference. And this is the half I started brushing out. It almost kind of looks like cotton candy.
Almost looks like the crimped texture from Electrified.
Yeah. So we're going to finish doing the entire head and see, and trim the edges, neaten it up, style it. Alright, let's see. So here she is with her hair brushed out. Probably do a little touch up, but that's it for the most part. And Katarina, what did you think?
She's pretty good.
She's pretty good. Now, it took a long time. I will say that. It took a long time to brush out the hair as well. I mean, is this something you would like to do again?
I don't want to do it on every single custom
Well, yeah,
doll.
but I mean, like, if we saw something that we want to do, would you do it again? Would you recommend it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would recommend if you wanted to make a certain character.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty intensive, but it's not hard. It's just monotonous, and it takes a while. But you could just do this. This was just leftover yarn we had in the house. I really don't think did we buy any? Oh, we had to buy the needle threaders because the needle threader I had broke. It couldn't handle the yarn, so I got some new needle threaders. But really, I don't even think we bought anything. We just used yarn that was in the house. This was the doll that we got from the thrift store with another doll, so we already had it. Yeah, so that's our first attempt at rerooting a doll's hair with yarn. Now,
And I also made her a little dress.
oh yes, you also made her a little dress. This was the little square of fabric from Walmart. So what did we decide to name her?
Well, I want to name her Poppy, but I don't want to get her confused with the other Poppy. So if you
Ever
want
After
to come
High,
up
yeah.
with better names in the comments.
Oh yes, if anyone wants to suggest a name for her in the comments, thank you very much.